Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the last game of day 2. F-League 2024. We are live. Last game of the round. Moreland v. Fitzroy. It's going to be a big one. We will do it all over again next weekend. Preparing for the toss, Scott Rogan, Kevin Dos Santos. Kevin's had a pre-game nap. We'll chat with the referees, letting them know their level of expectation. Starting the match today for Fitzroy will be Lockie Moliaris, Cosimo Russo, Corey Saul, Harry Robotis, Scott Rogan. For Moreland from the back, we will have ex-Futsal Christos Apostolakis. Futsal also Adam Cooper. Had a run also in the Futsal Arte Ibrahim. Kevin Dos Santos. Enrique Pimenta. Forgot to mention Scott Rogan and Corey Saul also. Futsal Cosimo Russo's also had a run with the Futsal. Oh, Futsal everywhere here on the pitch today.
Phenomenal lineup here, Gnomes. Very, very experienced and talented players. Probably, in my opinion, some of the best players in Australia.
I would have to say that as well. It's quite the shame that some of them have not been selected as yet as Futsal, but their times will come, I am sure.
Very, very strong starting 4 teams from both sides.
Here we go. What a match. Last match of the day. I'm excited. We've had state training here all day as well. Still got another round. Actually, I'll be coaching straight after this with our athletes with disability team, our All Abilities. They're training straight after this, preparing for nationals. We do expect to win it this year. We're pretty keen. Oh, great ball. So after big Friday night, late here, selections, trials for the national women's team. First time ever, FA have agreed to let us have a national women's team.
Oh, wow.
Thought Harry Robotis was going to just put one through there.
Early.
F-League all day yesterday. F-League and state training all day today. Oi, on my days.
Very unfortunate there for Moreland. You can see Fitzroy very, very happy about that result. And it's a nightmare start here for Moreland.
OG for Arte Ibrahim.
Very, very unfortunate there.
It's okay. I feel like he'll come back with one from there. He gave himself the shake of the head. Here he is. He's ready. He's pumping him in early. Corey Saul, great chop back. Picked up by Adam Cooper.
So strong, Corey. Here's Cozzy now.
Big games. Harry Robotis. Scott Rogan with the flick. These two teams, all class. All class. A few players notably not available this evening. Andre Caro, UC7, Ubiti Chichek. I did actually thought I saw him in the house. But oh yes, he is here. Sorry, I thought he...
Looks like he has kitted up as well.
Yeah, I thought they did have... I thought they were going to... There was a wedding or something, so maybe they dipped out of that wedding early.
I think having that second target option as well with Arte, I think it's going to be really, really effective.
Who else is away? Rahan Ali Razor, the New Zealand national team player. Oh, great little flick. Very classic Fitzroy play there. Harry Robotis not quite getting to the back post. I don't know if that's everyone.
Fitzroy offering for that half-court defence. They do have that one goal, early lead. Thanks to luck, a bit of fortune there. Enrique. Great cover there from Cozzy. Now looking to reset it now. Cosimo Russo. Scott Rogan so quick, making that run behind. He will receive it back.
Oh, a little fumble, cheeky fumble.
And both sides will be so familiar with each other.
El Clasico, the Victorian derby.
Played back now, Cozzy. Waiting for that parallel ball. Finds it through the middle.
Oh, great ball, to be fair, from Cosimo Russo.
Now Adam Cooper. Gives and goes. Kevin Dos Santos. Great cover there from Corey Sewell. Really staying close. A man-mark defence here from Fitzroy. A very disciplined side. Very strict with their covering and their tracking of players.
Yeah, they are, actually. It's always
well, that's a
class.
great ball. And it's fallen to Corey Sewell. Great pick-up. Long ball.
Oh, great service, Christos Apostolakis.
And now a high defensive line. Moreland choosing to step up. Fitzroy choosing to sit. Probably the most notable defensive difference. Fitzroy having a lot of success. Only 3v1. Cozzy Russo. Corey, what a save.
Cannot get it through the massive chest of Christos Apostolakis. The brick, the man mountain, the safest hands around.
Fitzroy definitely having the fair share of chances early here. Early substitute as Enrique comes off. We saw those subs being used very, very well. Adam Cooper now isolated one-on-one. Corey Sewell still staying tight to him.
Lucas Casson, a little bit of a fumble on the line, but he recovers. Kevin Dos Santos bringing it wide. Harry Robotis strong in behind.
So strong, refusing to let him go anywhere but backwards. Now
Fantastic.
Adam Cooper once again with Corey Sewell.
This could just about be the Futsal Roos side here. We could just about pick him from these two teams, I think.
Now Scott Rogan looking to break. Lovely challenge from Adam Cooper. Gives it back to Cozzy. Scott looking for Corey at the back post.
There will be nothing left in the tanks today.
Yeah, in my opinion, Gnomes, this is a final match. Both these two teams did make the final of the F-League last season. Both did earn their spots to compete at Nationals.
They absolutely
did.
Both
teams are hungry now for international stays. Now Ate Abraham skips away from Corey. Keeps going. Away from Cozzy. Great display of strength there. Double teamed. Now Corey picks it up. Away from Adam. Corey saw what a goal!
Woo!
What a strike that was. Wow.
Corey Sewell is in the house, just letting everyone know why it was he was selected this last time round for the Futsal Roos. Putting one away. Christos Apostolakis will be filthy.
That was a cracking strike, and we see now Elias Parthamos taking the court now. Cosimo Russo off.
Class, Elias Parthamos. Very skillful with the ball.
Nice play from Ate Abraham.
Oh, amazing. And a little foul there. Harry Robotis gave him a little nudge. Ate Ibrahim finding the ground.
It's a nightmare start for Moreland. They'll be looking to respond here. Adam Cooper, this is definitely his range to take the hit as well. I'm sure they'll be setting up a wall. Very, very smartly done. You ought to have Kevin Dos Santos looking for the outlook, but I would imagine this should be a shot.
Everybody's ready. Look at this.
Wow, what a strike and a great save. Now opportunity for a counter-attack. Elias Parthamos and Scott Rogan. Elias, no fear. Great save. Scott Rogan.
Oh, my days.
Over.
Didn't give up there, Elias Parthamos. Kevin Dos Santos, Lucas Casson.
Lacking a bit of movement here, in my opinion, Moreland. I'd like to see that target a little bit deeper in behind.
I think they're just trying to draw Fitzroy forward a little bit so that Arte can drop in the back, is my thought.
Fitzroy determined, in my opinion, to
4-0, we're playing the rotation.
Deep. Oh, wow. Clever little nutmeg there from Elias.
He's classy with his feet, isn't he?
So classy, so composed, and he's been like that since a young age, and he's going to be no familiar to some of these boys, playing with Scott Rogan for, I think, the majority of his life, to be quite honest. Ball down line.
I'd like to see the day that Elias gets a call up for the national team. I think a couple of things to work on for him, which he's aware of.
So talented on both feet. I think that's definitely one of his biggest attributes. Adam Cooper.
He understands his role in the team, I think, is the important thing. Kevin Lamb on now for Fitzroy.
Elias looking for Scott, so those two very familiar. I'm really liking Scott's movements. If he's not finding the ball wide, he's wrapping into the middle, most of the time behind the defender, and he's finding that ball back in the middle. Isolated 1-on-1, takes the line. Moreland aware of the threat. Elias now.
Scott Rogan looking for something here. Kevin Lamb offers, but backs away. They're resetting.
Oh, that's clever. Could be an opportunity for a shot.
Oh.
And I think that'll be a corner ball. Nope, goal kick.
Not a bad idea from Kevin Lamb. Corey Sewell on his way in there. 10 minutes left. We are halfway in this final match of the day here at Day 2 F-League 2024.
Oh, strong there from Kevin Dos Santos. A little bit of a slip there from Corey.
I think Kevin's still on his foot. Adam Cooper not happy with his own touch there. Arte unfazed as always. Very
now
calm.
here is a player I'm really excited to see. Ben Chu coming on. He's recently signed with Fitzroy this season.
And back from a couple little cheeky ankle injuries as well. Just side note, it's his mum's birthday this week and she bought me in some of her birthday cake. It's very good. She watches this stream later, she can appreciate it.
And that's what I like. He makes those runs in behind. Look at the volley. Such a quick player.
Benny.
Lovely delivery there from Scott as well. That dropped perfectly.
Beautiful.
Now Adam Cooper. And look at this, still sitting deep, Fitzroy. I'm a real big fan of this. Inviting and lovely work from Elias.
Just in unison too. Scott giving a couple of little instructions to Ben. And then Cozzy's whipped in.
Quick substitutions again. Scott, the only player yet to come off. A player who's very familiar with ramping up lots of minutes. And
very fit too.
Very fit. And willing to play the full game.
Oh, absolutely. And one of those things, we spoke about earlier about players who can find something in the tank when they're exhausted. Scott Rogan's one of those players. I feel like he has like a never-ending tank, to be fair.
Yeah, he's so fit and so explosive.
Perpetually full of gas.
He's really taken Australia by storm, in my opinion. I think he's definitely one of the stars in the Futsal side. Has been consistently a standout performer and has really now, in my opinion, brought with him lots of the invitations towards lots of the other Victorian players. I hope more will follow. Good strike there from Enrique.
Yeah, agreed. Look, I don't always understand what the FA sees when they're selecting a team. Clearly, some of us see differently. Oh, Benchu. Oh.
And he's won a corner.
Jimmy Sufas giving instruction to Lockie Moliaris. Oh, Cosimo Russo looking for a cheeky nutmeg on Mubasha.
And now Fitzroy pressing high. And
the
rewarded.
Strength in Pimenta there to just continue to hold the ball and dribble almost inside the goal. No fear, just maintain possession.
Now we see Scott coming off, Corey Sewell coming on. Fantastic addition into the Futsal. There's been lots of calls for him to get a spot.
Agreed.
Look like it's hand, it's not called. Wow, what a chance that was.
I thought that bounced up off his elbow there, but I feel like that would be unintentional. So Christos Apostolakis is screaming to their technical bench he wants a timeout.
I think a little bit rattled early here, down at 2-0.
I'm impressed there that Ben Chu remained shoulder to shoulder with Arte Ibrahim, even though they were bump. He stayed upright. I'm impressed.
Yeah, definitely a very difficult feat, a very strong player.
Cosy tried to pop that over in the pocket, but no one ran onto it.
Still sitting half court, which I'm a huge fan of. Clear, direct control. Ben Chu putting his hands up, indicating that he's the top player. He's need a cover there from Cosy, and I'm a big fan of this, forcing them into the middle. Dos Santos now. Lovely work from Ben Chu as well, staying nice, tight and compact. Moreland, however, forcing the way through, and I think that will be a corner at will. Fitzroy making Moreland work for everything here, really having to whip out lots of skills just to work out a shot. Ball through the middle. It's going to be a second corner.
They'll restart that one.
And I imagine Enrique is going to be checking back in. Fitzroy looking really strong defensively.
Yeah, they're very strong in this space. Kevin Lamb feeling a little bit panicked.
That was the first real opportunity there for Moreland. Miss-hit there. It was a dangerous ball, and now we will see the substitutes. Cicek coming on. Taking that role of the target, and I'm very curious to see how this works now with the target as that outlet. We saw those diagonal runs that Moreland were playing earlier today. I think those could cause some problems. Lovely work there from Kevin Lamb. Enrique doing so well just to keep control there. Played through the middle. Adam Cooper. Rare mistake from him there.
Yeah, that does not happen often.
Corey on the ball now. Lovely
Great
little bit
touch.
of movements.
Didn't quite get there, Ben Chu. Quick substitution. Kevin Lamb off, Harry Robotis on.
Now Adam Cooper on his favoured left side. Telling the player to get out. Plays it across. Enrique takes the line. Lovely strength there from Enrique. Looking for Kevin Dos Santos.
And they reset from Christos Apostolakis.
Great defence from Fitzroy. They're really doing well to track back and stop that, or cut that middle pass out, forcing Moreland back. Resetting now, Moreland. Now looks like they're dropping a little bit deeper. Ball in.
Oppa!
And that is a painful one. Enrique, bit of sportsmanship there as he kicks the ball out. Ben Chu looks like he might have landed a little bit awkwardly there.
Yeah, he's just not long come back from an ankle injury, and I think he might be a little bit ginger.
He will sub off.
It's twinged a little bit. I was trying to read his face for trying to read his face. It might be just a bit of a twinge. Does that, you know what it's like when you're coming back from an injury. These two teams know each other. These players know each other, both on and off the pitch very, very well.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Well done from Harry to track back. Fitzroy proving quite a difficult puzzle for Moreland here. Adam Cooper!
Oh, my days. You Betty Cicek not quite finding the back of the net.
And now they want that volley. Enrique! Oh! Cracking save. Scott now looking to counter. Over hits it there.
I tell you what, Lockie Moliara is very lucky to get his hands there, or that would have just about knocked his head off. Straight to the face. Very lucky.
That's clever from Adam Cooper. Kevin Dos Santos.
Oh. Not to be rattled, Lockie Moliaris.
Scott now telling the players to leave him with an isolated 1v1. We've seen him do this quite a lot. Away from Cicek with that quick burst of speed. Could be a foul, and it will be, and that's a very silly foul, in my opinion, to give away. Very, very smart from Scott. His signature kind of play to force the players up, leave him with an isolated 1v1 at the back, and he's so explosive with that.
Just readjusting his armband.
Elias Parthamos.
Just relaying the information to Scott Rogan that Jimmy has sent him out with.
He does have a cracking shot, Elias. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Corey Saul also waiting. Chooses to shoot. Elias waiting again. Will he cut in? Oh, wow. It's another corner. Such a dangerous player, Elias. He can also do this amazing ball roll onto his left foot as well, where he can fire it. And it looks like we will see perhaps a set piece coming from Fitzroy here as a timeout called with just 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go. And we will resume with a Fitzroy corner here. Two very different timeouts. Fitzroy focused on the board, presumably setting up a set play. The Moreland coach instructing the players to be disciplined with their approach. Really focus on Cicek's silly foul on Scott Rogan there. Drilling it with the players that need to be disciplined and aware of the threat of isolating Scott and encouraging the players to remain tight so they do have cover. Silly there from Corey as Enrique now looking to pounce. Sips it through. Well worked. There's Cicek now wins it back. And that could be a foul Moreland's way. Very unlucky not to get that, in my opinion, as it goes out from Moreland's side ball. Moreland coming out, firing. Enrique choosing to shoot. Questions surrounding the distance. Enrique, they want a handball. I think he'd be very lucky to get that.
Elias Parthamos, comfortable with his feet. Harry Robotis didn't quite read it the way they wanted it to go there. Oh.
Moreland look good. They've come out this time out. Coach has got them going, in my opinion. They've been, in my opinion, instructed to put some shots on. Enrique and Cooper pulling the trigger early. And defensively, I think they're looking much better, much more organised.
Oh, my gosh.
Very unlucky not to be ahead there. Adam Cooper with a really dangerous ball through the middle. That's twice that ball has found its way through. I would imagine that this would go to Adam Cooper or Kevin Dos Santos, who was in the middle.
Oh. Side ball resetting. Enrique saying that was my fault.
Oh, a bit of miscommunication there. Kevin Dos Santos choosing it to reset.
Oi.
Played wide to Scott.
2 minutes to go
Play
here.
down line, clever ball, and beautiful cover from Adam Cooper.
Loves a good slide, Adam Cooper.
I think he's doing a great job of staying in front of his target.
Yeah, agreed.
Really cutting that pass and allowing the players to press up on Scott, which I think was probably the biggest difference. That's a great lead.
It is.
Scott!
Oh, my gosh. Scott will be unimpressed with himself for that.
Yeah, looking very frustrated. That was a very clever bit of movement there from Corey Antis to let it roll all the way through. Now Atai Ibrahim taking the court. I'd like to see Moreland getting a bit more physical now with Fitzroy. They've got some really strong individuals on the court.
They do. Kevin. Coops. Looking for his signature down the line move. I tell you what, for either one of these teams to get over the other, they've really got to create something a little bit different, don't they? Because they're so well aware of each other.
Yeah, we saw there Elias fully aware that Cicek's looking for the turn, forcing him wide. I think most of these teams will be very well known that Adam Cooper can shoot, Scott Rogan can dribble, as can Kozzy. And I think they're going to be playing to each other's strengths and weaknesses throughout. And that's ultimately the game that it's going to be, a fine game of chess between two of Victoria's most competitive teams. Very, very high intensity there as a substitute now from Cicek. Corey choosing to reset it. Scott plays it through. Early ball. Hurry!
Oh.
And they're finding that ball through the middle so often, Fitzroy. I would really like to see Moreland staying a little bit more tight, but it's very difficult when you've got the players drawing you wide as well. And I think that's really the bigger courts coming in. Scott with a free chance. It's another great reaction save there. Still opting for this half-court defence. Well done there from Corey.
51 seconds to go in this here, the first half of the final match. F-League 2024. Christos Apostolakis brings it out from goal.
It's a great slide tackle again there from Adam Cooper. Really not leaving Scott with any options.
Moreland set up, cutting off all the passing lanes. They move out quickly in unison.
Good opportunity here. Final bit of play, perhaps. Kevin Dos Santos.
18 seconds.
Adam Cooper looking for a shot. Plays it through. Intercepted. That's clever. Corey will go. Scott plays it. Clever read there. And Fitzroy happy to just wind the clock out and see out the half, which they will do. It's 2-0.
Don't go anywhere. We will be right back in the next 5 minutes for the second half of what is the final match of the day, Day 2, F-League 2024. Fitzroy lead Moreland 2-0. Don't go anywhere. Here we are back preparing for the second half, the last half of this final game of Day 2 F League 2024. Scott Rogan showing off that he did not skip arms day at the gym.
I'm not sure Scott is quite known for his strength, but perhaps looking to change that reputation here.
Definitely fast and ripped, apparently.
Yeah, that is a man who's looking to hit his 60-kilo bench press PB.
Absolutely.
35 seconds left of this last bit before we get underway. Both teams ready.
Just waiting on the referees. Both teams on pitch and ready to roll.
I think very eager and very fit. I'm not sure these guys will be needing the full time.
4 minutes.
(2-0) the score here. Moreland in need of quite a big half to turn this around. Was an unfortunate early own goal and a wonderful Corey Sorrell strike that has given Fitzroy his 2-0 advantage.
Here we go. Adam Cooper, Ibrahim.
Great ball. Enrique.
Oh my gosh. That back post just begging time and time again.
Great take there from Adam Cooper.
And just jockeyed out by Kevin Lamb. Cosy not happy with himself with a flick over the top.
Enrique wanting it wide. Cooper encouraging the forward touch. Ball over the top. Fitzroy proving quite the difficult puzzle for Moreland to crack here. Kevin Dos Santos finds Enrique. Lovely bit of defence there, but lovely strength from Enrique, using his body so well.
Oh, Coops.
Bit of a poor pass there from Ate as well. Cozzy needed a touch. It's going to go out for a corner ball. So many difficult runners here to track. Nice bit of movement there from Scott, but blocked quite effortlessly.
Corey Sewell looking to make something happen here.
Very high press coming in from Moreland. And they are looking sharp. Fitzroy struggling a little bit with the press. Now it's Kevin Dos Santos. Enrique looking to take on Cozzy. Cuts inside on that left foot. Fires! And great save. Not a player you want to be letting onto his left foot.
Lockie Moliaris holding that front post. Oh, Enrique Pimenta.
Very clever. Very clever to take the touch.
Oh,
wow, just through the legs of Corey there. And he's won a corner.
I actually had to duck down so I could see around the referee to see if that had actually gone in or not.
Adam Cooper wanting it again. Scott equal to it. Now this could be a chance for Fitzroy to break with Scott Rogan.
Oh, no one else is that quick, but...
Looking for Corey. Probably could have kept going there.
think it would have been Kevin Lamb should have probably taken the run around the outside, down the other end.
Now Enrique. Cozzy not really engaging. I'd like to see him take the line here now. Which he does.
What?
And that was a great ball there. Now Corey could be an opportunity to break, but chooses to settle the play.
We're going to be looking for something a little bit, well, magical to separate these two teams today.
I love that little short bounce that Cozzy provides Fitzroy here. We've got those two options. We've got Harry Robotis, who really makes that deep target play, versus Cozzy, who offers that little short bounce in the middle. It's really good to have those two options.
They're very well practiced. Both of these teams been training for some time. Obviously, with Nationals coming up, they are preparing themselves. Great ball for the line. Kevin Dos Santos to run onto it.
Ben Chu taking the court once again.
Probably had some of his mum's birthday cake, to be fair. Got him going again.
Cozzy looking for him. Lack of communication there. Instructions for Corey to remain as that fixo. Very, very important, in my opinion, to have a composed and experienced fixo who is aware of their responsibilities.
The Fitzroy Brains Trust calling instruction. Jimmy Sufis, Gabe Zavelos, a man of few words.
Isolated 1v1. They want the parallel. He cuts inside, fires, and Corey. Great cover again. So compact are Fitzroy and really not giving Moreland any room to get those shots off. Now Adam Cooper, not a man who you want to shoot. Ben Chu trying to defend him. He cuts inside. Slips. Cozzy double teaming with Ben. And nicely done to reset the play now. Kevin Dos Santos. Adam Cooper. Enrique. Looks like a little
appealing for a foul in the centre, but nothing happened. I'm not sure how Ben Chu managed to get onto that. It's my third touch of the day. A tired Enrique Pimenta is saying a silent prayer there under his breath.
Have some moments of lack of concentration there. Corey saw that's a nice little parallel pass there.
Oh, Nelly sent Mary out into the road. They had two trucks you wouldn't want to be run into, would they?
No. Looks like it's going to be a corner ball. Adam Cooper.
Enrique Pimenta, they've called it.
Telling the players to get out of the middle, open up the space for his shot, which he will receive. Cutting in on his left, now back on his right, fires, and that's going to be a goal kick.
13 minutes to go here in the second half. F-League 2024, the final game, day 2. Please join us again. Next week we'll be doing it all over again.
Cozzy to Corey. He's got that option down the line. Plays it. Elias.
Elias, I'm going to say he's going to play here to Corey. Whoa! That had to hurt Mubasha.
Bit of a silly foul there from Corey. He tries to appeal it. I don't think there was any need.
He's suggesting that they hit Ben, that it was just a little retribution. I don't think so. Oh, Ricky.
Adam Cooper now one-on-one with Ben Chu.
Milton will not be impressed at the sloppy touches coming out of Moreland here today. Or not today, but just now. They're normally a much better drilled side. Maybe some tiredness showing. Sorry, some discussion for Fitzroy around where Cozzy wanted Elias to be. Ben Chu on the run. Enrique.
Adam Cooper. Lovely cut. Another cut, and that's going to be, and that's quite silly there from Corey Saul. Could be debatable about a card.
Come on now. Surely not. Brother. Crazy stuff.
Smart by Jimmy there as he takes him off.
Very theatrical by Enrique Pimenta. Almost award-worthy, one might say. But Moreland will be happy to get the free kick here.
Very, very smart player on Enrique, and I'm sure he's going to be the one to take this free kick.
Oh.
And blocked well. Well set up there by the Fitzroy goalkeeper. Peeling off that second player a little bit more to give them the opportunity.
Enrique subs now. Kevin Dos Santos, KDS on the pitch. Fresh haircut already.
Moreland looking a little bit panicked now. Playing a little bit erratic. I'd like to see them settle. Maybe try and work it up a little bit slower.
There's not a lot of anything coming out of the bench for Moreland.
No, looking very flat. Fitzroy
there
plays.
It is. Here we go. Coops.
Adam Cooper. It's going to be a side ball. Corey still debating with the referee.
He's going to end up with a card here momentarily, and he will leave Fitzroy.
Lovely touch from Kevin.
Still fighting hard, KDS.
Cicek back on. Kevin Dos Santos, I'd imagine, will drop back to a flank position. Cicek taking his preferable role of target.
UC 7/9. Here we go. Quite the recovery story, you Betty Cicek.
I think that's probably where you want to be going back to middle and opening up. Cicek on the other side of the ball waiting. I think Moreland really needs to be moving the ball from side to side a bit quicker. They're forcing it down that one side, that preferred left flank where lots of their players do like to cut in. I think Fitzroy quite aware of the threat. Wow. And I think he got a fingertip. He did.
It's a corner ball. That is terrifying. Here we go. What do we got? I'll tell you, Brian.
Looks like Kevin Dos Santos might be the target for this one. It will be.
A little bit too high. Arte not happy. Calling the ball.
Cooper now. He's had a big shift still on the court. Hasn't come off this half.
Change of shoes for KDS. Gone from the Atletas to a pair of Jomas.
Now it's Abraham looking for that diagonal ball perhaps. Clever work there to beat him. Can he cut it back? Lovely feet there. And I think he might have won that out as Scott may have dribbled that one out before Ate got the deflection. It will be a Moreland ball. Ate now going to target position. I'd imagine he will draw out the players. Lovely ball there.
Just looking to play the check there.
Moreland definitely having a lot more success when they're setting up with that 4-0 in my opinion. But still struggling to break Fitzroy down, who have remained compact. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Scores still 2-0.
Moreland definitely missing the likes of Rahan Ali, Andre Caro, Mohamed Temel. Brings a difference, he does. D-Man will not be thrilled to be watching this in Bali at 2-0 down with 6 minutes to go. Did get a message from home, someone wondering why the clock doesn't always match. It's because, ladies and gentlemen, we are for a period of time playing stop clock.
That's a cracking ball. Corey coming in. Fitzroy really taking a fight to. Could be his game over. There it is. It's free. It's Scott. And a moment of high press there. Smelling blood and really going for it. It's going to be a timeout called by Moreland. I would expect a fifth man here. But really pouncing on that. It was one loose ball. Harry did brilliantly to bring it down. Corey stepping up, winning it back and squaring it.
I think the issue there, some of those players from Moreland were busy arguing the point with the referee and missed the crucial point of defending the ball.
Very well capitalised there by Fitzroy, who are now 3-0 up with just 6 minutes to go.
Let's come back after the timeout.
Jimmy anticipating a fifth man as the coaching board, as he's instructing the players of their exact roles here. Very, very smart tactically. I'm waiting to see if Moreland are preparing the fifth man. We did see earlier Enrique coming onto the court. They were practicing this earlier, Gnomes, so I would not be surprised if they deploy it.
One would think so, but we'll see what happens. Enrique Pimenta will be their fifth man player. We'll see. 1 minute to go in the timeout. We'll be right back.
Very, very impressed by Jimmy Soufis, who has called this spot on here, calling or spending the timeout that was called by Moreland, focusing specifically on the fifth man defence here and anticipating not just this setup, but another setup where I would expect Fitzroy to actually transition into a box depending on the setup that Moreland go for here.
Enrique Pimenta.
And there you see transitioning into this box now. This is very clever from Jimmy. And what they're waiting for is they're waiting for that flanker to come in, and he's looking for that overlapping ball where he lets it roll all the way through. Having the 2-2 gives that player half a step at the back, so he's able to get there for that cover. Makes it so much better. That's a great header as well.
Cleared forward, Christos Apostolakis, at least giving their team some time to settle. Looking to play.
And Moreland have to press. They need to be looking to win back this ball nice and quickly and get set up again. Long ball game. Brings it down well. Very well done there.
Here we go. Coops.
Bit of hesitancy surrounding Enrique. Takes the court now and now choosing to set up with their fifth man. Enrique.
Would have liked to have seen him play Ubiti check there. And there. Just to bring Moreland off, bring Fitzroy off the line. I would have played deep down the line a couple of times and then got it back.
And this is very clever. This is where they're transitioning into this box defence, Gnomes. I'm really big fan of it. And now I'd imagine they'll step up to a diamond, just matching whatever Moreland are doing. So they've always got that second cover there, which is so important. And it's not easy to do when you have that numerical disadvantage. It's lots of work rate. Fitzroy doing a great job early.
Scott Rogan with the long ball and far too long. Some issues with the clock.
Wow.
Two
Great
absolute
work.
powerhouses driving down the line there. Ate Ibrahim and Corey Sewell.
think it was close on the 4 seconds there, Enrique. Really left with no option. That's a very good press there from Kozzy. And he's shutting that middle pass.
He's annoyed
so
with himself.
Well.
Everyone was trying to pick it up. The play was contested. All he had to do was pick the ball up. A very tired
and the press now from Fitzroy, not letting him get set up. I spoke about this earlier, Gnomes, and Kozzy! And it's 4. I spoke about this earlier, Gnomes. When a team is playing fifth man, you cannot let them get set up. Fitzroy, very well recognised there, and it's a brilliant job. A little bit of fortune with the finish there, but very well done. And it's 4-0 Fitzroy.
Adam Cooper suggesting to Ricky that he wanted him to come centralised there to be part of that play.
A little bit slow, Enrique. That's better.
He's looking
I'd like this to the back post. Enrique.
Looking very tired, Enrique Pimenta.
Yeah, definitely. Looking to take it quick. They've got the shot early. And very well done with the quick substitutions.
Just on time. Christos Apostolakis popped in more fast steps in the last 2 minutes than he has for a while.
Hands on knees as he looks tired from that.
The sprints, doing doggies backwards and forwards.
I'd like to see Enrique open up. Cicek's always in that spot. He's nice and wide. At least play it to receive it back.
Yeah, he's definitely got his hips closed off, Enrique Pimenta, just always going straight back to where the ball came. Adam Cooper changes direction.
Took a deflection there as it goes out for a corner ball. 2 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock.
The score being 4-0 Fitzroy.
Adam Cooper. Moreland really struggling to break down Fitzroy here, who have been so compact as a unit.
Bangers. Oh my gosh. Lockie Moliaris. I tell you what, I don't think he actually knew where that ball was.
It's a cracking save. Corey straight out, and it's this press. I'm not sure about that one there.
They'll take the foul.
Still
sloppy touches there. Hey, really sloppy touches. I think D-Man watching at home will be quite disappointed by this performance.
I think just so focused on looking to receive it and take that cut in.
Yeah, absolutely. We are definitely missing the likes of Rahan Ali, Mohamed Temel.
Andre Caro, another phenomenal player.
Definitely another player from Moreland. Not here today.
Bit better ball speed now. Clever ball.
Oh, my gosh.
And Enrique choosing to shoot. I think that was probably the time just to square it. A bit of frustration there, as I think he recognises that.
Lucas Casson coming back on now. See what
Cicek coming off, and I do feel for him there. I don't think he's touched the ball once since they've been playing fifth man. I do think Enrique sometimes needs to be opening up. I think he's just really focused on that ball roll into the middle. But I think if you're doing that, having him as a higher roll and then having that decoy one, now chooses to pass down the line. They want a diagonal ball. I don't think that's the one to make. Harry reading it. He could finish it off. Very unfortunate there. And I think Moreland really needs to start recognising that Fitzroy anticipating lots of these passes, and they're very well set up. And I think that's a credit to Jimmy. I think he's read this. I think he's given very clear instructions. And this fifth defence he's seeing in a box transitioning into a diamond. It's really well done, and they're constantly there with multiple layers of cover.
Kevin Dos Santos. Two players off the pitch.
Clever there, Elias.
Arte Ibrahim wanting more.
That's a great ball from Scott. Elias, he's got the runner coming, choosing for the back post. Clever work from Enrique now, looking to break. 2v1, away from Scott. Just overhit it there.
Some tired legs from Moreland in Enrique Pimenta and Kevin Dos Santos.
Still working hard, but like we spoke about, Gnomes, it's going to take something creative, something special to break this tough and compact Fitzroy side here. Very focused on the bench. Moreland looking quite defeated. Enrique.
Scott Rogan cops one from Adam Cooper. 14 seconds to go. Moreland need to put one in the back of the net here.
Adam Cooper, Enrique once, can cut in, does so. Lovely shot and an even better save.
Lockie Moliaris has had an absolute blinder.
There was no doubt that one was going top corner. Final seconds, Enrique. And just
Lucas
really
Casson,
struggling.
absolutely desperate for that ball.
And that is going to conclude our last game of today's F-League fixtures. Fitzroy walking away with a very strong clean sheet, in my opinion, and more important 3 points there as a game finishes 4-0.
That is the end of our stream for Day 2 F-League 2024. We will be back again next weekend. We would love to see you here at the Futsal Centre, Mount Evelyn on Hereford Road. If not, we will see you on the live. Thank you for joining us. I was Gnomes and that was Ahmed. We'll see you all again and next week.